Welcome. This is another in our series about facing life's difficulties with courage in America. Many have understandably remarked about how difficult it is to cope with the rapid, drastic, and unpredictable changes in their personal life and married life in America today. Yet others are able to enjoy and embrace their life with happiness despite these changes. As never before, millions of individuals are seeking help through psychotherapy with their life issues, including their relationships. With the onset of COVID, many experienced psychologists have turned to the internet to provide psychotherapy and help to clients outside their local area while protecting their clients' safety. We asked one of the leading experts in online psychotherapy with individual and couples, Dr. Robert Nussbaum Ph.D., to provide some insights into some of the issues and difficulties people are facing today and to provide some great tips to those seeking psychotherapy and online help. Here is today's question for Dr. Nussbaum.
John, in answer to your question, life as we know it today is far different from that in previous generations. It's certainly more complex, more overwhelming, with many more options and pitfalls. In fact, the framework of life has also changed from a very simple one, which we can all agree on, to multiple frameworks and belief systems that really challenge our understanding, our security, and our relationships. I'll have more to say about this at another time. John, as a result, many people today need psychotherapy to help them heal and forgive the past and move on with their life, and to help them successfully navigate the framework of life they consciously or unconsciously operate from. Many others who simply want to improve their life can benefit from some self-help tips I am going to provide today. These tips have been developed after collaborative learning with my colleagues at the Sweet Institute for Well-Being, Empowerment, Education, and Training. At the Sweet Institute, myself, together with other experts in the field, experts with many years of experience in helping clients, share our knowledge and experience of how the mind works through collective learning, and we work on developing state-of-the-art neuroscience-based principles that can help us learn to live a happier life. So here are the tips that I would like to give you today to help you grow and have a happier life. Tip number one is to become aware of what we control and what we don't. Most of us go through life with the belief that we control our life and our destiny. Unfortunately, this belief can get us into a lot of difficulty. While we can influence life, we don't control it. This applies to our job, our relationships, our health, and so much more, even extending to our own thoughts and feelings. Our mind creates our thoughts and feelings, as we can even have them even while we're asleep. What we do in fact have control over is our relationship to our thoughts and feelings, as well as our conscious thoughts, our conscious choices, our conscious feelings, and the extent to which we are willing to learn how to influence life rather than control it. Part of this is learning how to handle our thoughts and emotions in a way that helps us and doesn't enslave us. For example, how many things do we worry about that never come to pass? And how many things that we think are losses are actually opportunities for us? And how many things do we think we control that we actually and repeatedly find we do not? So start by being mindful of the difference between what we control and what we don't by doing a self-inquiry. That means ask yourself to what degree you control various aspects of your life and to what extent others do as well. Learn to acknowledge this fact non-judgmentally, and you will come to enjoy life as you are living it. A second line of inquiry is to ask yourself, what are the areas in your life that you can exercise power, choice, and influence over? Pay special attention to these areas and focus on them. Ask one question a day of yourself and journal the answers you receive. Then mindfully notice the thoughts you have about these answers without making judgments of those thoughts or making judgments based on them. Then mindfully notice your own thoughts and beliefs and values about the same issue. Write them all down in your journal, and if done correctly, you will begin to notice opportunities to enjoy a happier life. My second tip is to notice what is real and what is not. John, many people today confuse their thoughts and feelings with reality. Many people relate to the present as though it were the past or the future. For example, someone applying for a job or beginning a relationship may see that situation as representing another opportunity for rejection, when in fact it is simply a learning opportunity. If you ask yourself, what can I learn from this that will improve my life, your life will improve over time. If you ask yourself, what can I learn from this that will confirm my past, your past will keep repeating itself, oblivious to changes in the present circumstance. So keep a learning journal every day and help yourself grow. Notice if you are living in a future which actually exists. In fact, no one can predict despite our beliefs. Start remembering that the past no longer exists as well, and the present is constantly changing. Remember, life changes, and everyone changes with it. All our thoughts and ideas about the past and the future, as they exist in the present, are only just our own thoughts. To have an enjoyable future, focus on the present and how to live life in the most happy manner. Which brings me to tip number 3. My third tip is to keep an intention and awareness journal. John, keep a morning intention journal. Start a journal, and just 2 minutes a day to start. Plan how you intend for your life to be that day. What do you consciously intend for today to happen? And how can you influence but not control the outcome? Is this a day that you will choose to be living in the past? Or is it a day that you will be choose to living in the future through your thoughts? Or will you live in the present and enjoy what is and experience life and look for opportunities to promote growth in yourself? Be intentional on how you want your day to be. Notice any blocks that stand in the way. Psychotherapy with an expert can help you deal with these and overcome them, and help you with any difficulties in the path of growth along the way. John, if people follow these 3 tips, I am sure they will find their life improving day by day. And if anyone found these tips to be helpful, please like, subscribe, and share so that others can benefit from them as well, and we can all live in a less stressful world.
So, if you have been considering seeking psychotherapy for help facing life's difficulties with courage and embracing the challenges we all face, without a doubt, getting professional help online can be easy, convenient, and confidential. You've heard some great ideas today, and if you want to reach out to today's expert for any further help or information, he can be reached at the number on your screen. Till next time.